Saturday morning, John is washing the header off. Had a puncture, so we've not really been able to move it much. We're going to have a shifty round, get it in the shed. I know it's been out for quite a bit, but at least with it being rubber belts and not an auger, it's not too bad for rusting, I suppose is the word, because it doesn't have any sort of burn metal. The older headers, all the metal would be burnt, all the paint would wear off in the first season on the auger, and then when you're using it the first time round, all the barley will be wrapping. So, because normally barley we cut first. He's sorting that out. A few bits of things to move around. I'm going to pick some chairs up. I'm going to pick it up today or tomorrow for the ADAS event on Monday. I'm going to go and have a quick look at the Skyfall, because I think we've got to put a fungicide on it very soon and a bit of weed control. This is some of the Skyfall, and I reckon it's grown a good 4 inch since last weekend. You can see how rough it was when we drilled it, big lumps, and yeah, it was a bit sticky, but it's coming on well. Tram lines are like the M6, which is a bit of a shame. Normally we'll have stuff growing in the tram lines, but because it's been wet when we've been on spray and there's not really much growing. But when you've got stuff growing in the tram lines, it does stop the pigeons landing in it and pulling it over and eating it. So we might need a bit of pigeon control. But looks pretty good, this field. Bit sparse here, but it's quite clever, just heavy clay in this corner. I hope it yields as good as it looks, but having less of a growing season, it probably won't. Looks like Dave is out putting a fungicide on his wheat. See there is John Deere sprayer, trail sprayer. Can't see the bonnet, so it looks like I'm self-propelled at the moment. Right, there's a line here where it rolled, so it's rolled there, but then not this bit. Can we see much difference? I don't know. We'll see what the yield maps say on the combine anyway. That water's pretty clear. Clearer than the river lug in Herefordshire, I'd say. You can see right to the bottom. Yeah, David's just gone over that hill. I might just jump on with him for a round. It's all going Tarbuck Halewood today. David's there. The getting spud ground ready there. And I've seen a planter somewhere. There's the planter as well. Next door. And Ian's rolling the spring barley over there. That field there's ours, and I nearly sprayed it off because I thought it looked awful and there was nothing on it, but it looks not too bad from this side of the ditch. There's about 5 acres along here that we're going to sow some buckwheat on now. How much do you think that is? That's off David's spray. That little thing snaps off because it's about 1 mil thick for a nozzle body. Go on, how much are they?
£87.
£87.
Plus VAT.
That's a joke, isn't it? Someone must make an alternative. Or just drill it out and tap it and use like a Bateman kind of thread. Got a couple of his nozzle bodies in my pocket. I'm going to go and see if I've got any spare connectors and I'll fix one for him. Got David's nozzle body in the vise now, and then I've got one of these. So you can get different sizes, but I think that's 10 milli. So I'll drill it out, run a tap in it, and then that should screw in and it should be fixed then. Just run this drill in it now. I think it's a 9 milli, and then should leave us a mil of thread, I think. Yeah, that drill bit went in a bit too quick and it's cracked that one. Might be better with a smaller thread. I'll just try the other one slowly. That's sort of fixed it. It's just it's burst out a bit there, so I use a 10. Better with a 6, an M6 thread on that. Oh, no, you can't see it. Just on the way to the bakery. Just turn it here, please, Jay. And we've just seen the ambulance. It's 25 years old today, but I missed it because it went behind the house, but it was low. This gonna fit. Oh! Have to move that out of the way. Gotta mow the grass verge. Council haven't done it, it looks a mess. Now, have I opened the door far enough? Yeah, just. It's a bit of a jungle. Need to cut the hedge as well because it's hard to see to get out the gate. I'll do this anyway now. Sheep shed muck out time on row crops. Joe's brother Andrew's sowing some maize for game cover, so gonna spread some muck on it first, out the sheep pens. I might try and concrete this in the next few weeks, then we can stack some hay in here when it's hay time. Got all that good straw. It's where he flicks muck on Rob's camper van roof. Big job broke out, he's even got the digger. Scraping out with the digger. You need to check your axle weight there, James.
Where's his hat? Where's his hat? Yeah, he's asking for his hat.
I think you got too much weight in there. You lost your hat? Oh, you don't want it on? Just watch the loader as well.
Oh no, it's just come off.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The wheel, James, has come off. The wheel's behind you. There. There.
I think that's the other one.
Uh-oh. Is it on? We've took some of the big stones out and hidden them so he doesn't overload it and pull the axle off. Just going to do a bit of gardening as well while I've got this out. John's going to pull the rest of that old fence out as well. Ooh, bit of wire there. Throwing that in the mower. You found the training that the dog had?
Yeah, hidden there.
It's a good job I didn't find it with the mower. A bit better now. Bit of farmer style gardening. I was knocking the rails off. It's all rotted. So sometimes the post's falling over, sometimes the rails are coming off. The old hen shed. It's like matchsticks. Alright, come on, James. Do you want to mow this now? There's a load of wild roses sort of swamping the fruit trees. So, John's just pulling out with a digger. Oscar's got some soil or some sand to put in these holes where the fence posts were so no one twists their ankle. James is still figuring out where the key is for the mower. It's in my pocket. Proper dense that, isn't it? Obviously we checked for bird's nest and there was none. Not even a wood pigeon one. Grass verge looks a lot better now anyway. We couldn't reach with the digger to get the rest bit out, so we brought the digger in the garden, but unfortunately, yeah, it kind of like because there's a bit of a hump, it made a little bit of a mess. Oh. It's getting there now, isn't it? We've pulled out all that wild rose, some bits of sycamore weeds here. I've come through and flailed it now, bit of grass seed, should be a lot better. This is a laburnum tree and we did cut it down, but it grew back. But when that pods, they're poisonous to children, so, well, they're poisonous to people. So we're gonna try and pull it out intact and move it. This is a burr I made probably about 10 or 12 years ago, maybe 15 for my mum, but it's rotted away now. So it's probably only fit for the beetles to eat. It's a shame. I'm not making another one, and it took me about 3 or 4 hours in the heat to make it. See if this will pull it out intact. And we might replant it. Probably not going to, is it? Oh, it does look like it's coming with the roots. Yeah, no, yeah. Let's get a digger's engine growling. Oh, there we go. Maybe we could try and planting it. See if it survives. Not the right time of year really, but we'll try it. It's like it was never there. I'll just flail it now and it'll be alright. Just a little bit of a flail here and I think we're done. Like the milk tray man here. So black. Got to do the birthday bump before Andrew mooches off on this, doing something. Pippa Gardner is 1. James Fenton's 23. Philip Bigfoot Hampton is 50. Ian Patterson 62. Tom Stevens is 30. George Hills is 84. Ronan Gillard is 41. And Clive Tratier, don't know how you pronounce it, is 70. And we're now up to £67,256. Happy birthday, everyone on today's birthday bumper. Liv and Andrew have bought a trailer because they're getting some sheep, so they're just going to play with it now. It's just the right size for that, isn't it? Lights work as well. You're going to lift the jockey wheel up? You're going to lift the jockey wheel up? Liv, you should have done the birthdays. Oh. Anyway, while they're playing with that, I think they will have our dinner in the new garden now. I did have some more footage from Amazon, but the days run on. And I've also got a really good video of how David Jones tractor puller works and the Deutz, Benji's Deutz. But maybe I'll show you that tomorrow anyway. So that's all for today. I think it's the last day of Mental Health Awareness Week. So I'm 90% today. Had a good lie in this morning after a busy, hectic week, to be fair. How are you today? Don't be lazy. Let us know in the comments and I'll see you tomorrow. Not a bad day's work, I don't think. Time for tea. I can feel a rant coming on. I've just seen on Instagram that Lancaster University has stopped serving meat on its menus. Now, last time I checked, people have a choice with a menu. That's why it's called a menu. You read what you want and you pick what you want. But for some reason, the students have voted not to have meat on the menu. Why have they done that? It's absolutely bonkers, because last time I checked, and you can see on this map now, on Google Earth, that Lancaster is completely surrounded by grassland and moorland. Now, you can only grow on moorland poor quality grass, and some of the other land around there only grow grass. What do you do with that grass? We can't eat it. It tastes disgusting and we can't digest it. So what you do is you put it through an animal, a sheep, a cow or something, and you turn it into a high calorie food that's got rich in protein. And also you can turn it into milk if you add a little bit of water to the cows as well. What is going on? Who is teaching these children? You know, unless someone's taught them to buy a burger van and park it outside the gates, which is a hell of a business idea. But I think it's like the 18th university now to think it's clever to take meat off the menu. The world has gone mad. A menu is a choice. Let people have a choice.